our staff, I got to thank our interns, I got to thank all the volunteers that have gotten us here, and I want to thank my family. Obviously, you've already met my wife, Mafalda, and I want to thank my daughter, Sarah, and my son, Evan, and my other son, Johnny, who had his own pep rally going on today, and you know, that's a middle schooler. He's very self-centered. But thanks to the family. They have been here every step of the way for me. These campaigns take quite a toll on your family, as you may know. They have been there every step of the way. They've been the source of real strength and inspiration for me, and I can't thank you enough, Mafalda. Thank you, and Evan and Sarah. And most importantly, I want to thank all of you, the thousands, the 4,000 of you who showed up today, this afternoon, to make sure that we're going to deliver a victory on November 2nd for the Democrats, for Dan, for myself, for Joe Sesta. Now I'm gonna be brief, but I want to make a couple of important points. Folks, I ran for mayor of my hometown for one very simple reason. I wanted to make a difference in my community. I wanted to give back to a community that gave me an awful lot growing up. I was a Head Start kid growing up. I had some challenges growing up. It was the coaches in my life, it was the teachers in my life, it was the parents, my brothers, my sisters that kept me on the straight and narrow, that allowed me to be here in front of all of you today. I wanted to give back to my hometown, and it's that same spirit and the same motivation that's driving me to run for Congress. I want to make a difference for the Lehigh Valley and for this country. We've done some good things in Bethlehem. I'm gonna rattle off a very short list because we want to get to the president. He wants it to be a long list. All right, I'll keep it short. In the last 7 years, we have driven $2 billion of investment in the city of Bethlehem. That investment.
We need a doctor.
Stage right, we need a doctor. Let's hear it for Dean Wilson, Officer Wilson. Dean Wilson and I wrestled together at Liberty High School. He's just as tough today as he was on the mat at Liberty, that's for sure.
What happened? What did he do?
Okay, he looks like he's going to be okay. I think he just got a little overheated.
See, I'm tall, I can see.
He needs health care.
I'm tall, I can see.
Yes, he does. All right. Folks, in 7 years, $2 billion of investment, 5,000 jobs. In the last 7 years, we've cut $60 million worth of debt in the city. There's $60 million less debt today than when I took office back in 2004. We've cut $10 million worth of government waste in the city of Bethlehem. We've balanced budgets, and there hasn't been a tax increase in the city of Bethlehem, despite what you might hear on the radio, despite what you might see on TV. There hasn't been a tax increase in Bethlehem in 4 years. The longest period of time in 30 years. That's my record, folks. I'm proud of it, and I'll put it up against Charlie Dent's record any day of the week. We have some real challenges in this country. We've got 2 wars. We've got a tough economy. Folks, we didn't get here overnight. We're not going to get out of it overnight. But we're not going to be able to move forward by going backward. That's one thing we know. Charlie Dent's been in Congress for 6 years. He was there under Republican presidents and Democrat presidents. He was there under Republican and Democratic rule of Congress. At some point, he needs needs to take responsibility for his failed record. He needs to take responsibility for what he has done to support the failed economic policies that got us here in the first place.